Hi, this is Janice, SkychiTravels with the Skychi Travel Guide Live. And we have a show every Travel Tuesday on UBM Talk. And we are just excited to have this inspirational group, Reverend Carmen and the TUCC Chicago Youth, joining us. We'd like to hear a little bit about what your expectations were before you left for Berlin, Germany.
I didn't have a lot of expectations going into the trip. I was expecting the food to be like what what I saw on TV or whatever, the bratwurst or the sausage and sauerkraut and that kind of stuff. But it was actually it was actually a lot like pretty simple food, and I found that as a picky eater, I really enjoyed that. So. Other than that, I didn't really know what I was heading into. This was my first international travel, so I didn't really know what to expect.
My main, sorry.
Great English.
No, it's okay. Say your name again, Corey.
Sorry, my name is Kari. My main expectations were directed towards the World Cup. Obviously, that was the time in which Germany was facing against Argentina in the final game of the World Cup. So I was expecting a lot of noise, a lot of celebration, and the area had Germany won, in which they did, but it was actually a lot quieter than I expected it to be, mainly because we were not in the city itself of Berlin, but more on the outskirts of it. So that was just one expectation of mine that didn't go completely as I thought it would. But again, as Joshua said, it's my first international flight, so I just wanted to see what they had to offer. I wasn't going to assume anything.
Like Joshua, I really had no expectations, not really knowing what I was going into. Again, not really having any expectations, it left a lot for a surprise. It was a great experience, and like Kari said, I did expect it to be a lot noisier and in Berlin after they won the World Cup, but it was actually pretty quieter than expected.
Going into it, this is my first international trip also. Going into it, my host was 18 years old, so I guess my expectations were really just to see how we compared as teens, young adults, young female adults from different sides of the world to see what comparisons we had. And I also was interested in the style of housing that Berlin had or Germany had, like how their bedrooms differed from ours, where there are TVs in every room, how their families ate dinner together and things like that. And I found out that it was a lot different. The families eat dinner and breakfast together no matter what or who has to do what. Their beds are a lot different than ours. They love keeping their windows open. A lot of their houses are modern on the inside but older on the outside. I was just really interested in the architecture, so yeah.
Fantastic. Those are great insights that you guys are sharing.